Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock number 118. My name is Valerie Bott. This is What the Flock. What are we doing here? I don't know, but Ryan Hawley's winning at it, so we're doing well. I'm going to sing a song, and then we'll talk. FX on. Oh, not a commercial. I did such a good intro. This is gonna go great, y'all. Sat at the bus stop, it's set to arrive at 1:15. Stare at the old clock, been stuck on 5 since the whole world was young. It's been a long while since something good made it my way. Not pass me by like the words I was meaning to say. Stand on the platform, catching the next train, 10 minutes to 4. Safe from the next storm, expecting a light rain just after I board. It's been a long while since I stopped taking your words to heart. Nothing you tell me won't stop me from falling apart. Stops to go till I'm back at the station. Last train of the night. Don't rightly know, I just make conversation. Great minds think alike. It's been a long while since I stood up for what I believe. Afraid to reveal all the tricks that I've hid up my sleeve. I ran out of air. I realized that song, like this, just before I played it, it's the same song as Whippoorwill, but it goes like this. And then this one goes. So that's the variance of my songwriting ability. That's how I'm switching it up for y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's see. We've got, Chad Freeman in the #1 spot. What does this world come to? We had James Owen was here first, and Jaden, and Edward Richard. That's when I turn this thing on. Edward Richard, good to see you. Mountain Man, what the flock indeed. We got Pole Vault in the house with some, needs some food and junk. Do you want an Egg McMuffin? That does sound good. It does sound good. Rapture's next week. Let's see. Deep Burrito says there's a lot of fascist BS in LA at the moment. Yeah. It's been a weird week, hasn't it? I feel like it's been a week. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Pole Vault made a new hit song on Gmail last night. It's like the ABBA song, Take a Chance on Me, but it's Take a Chance on Me, Take a Chance on Me. Brilliant. Ali Gratia, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ryan, hope you are also doing well. Thank you for your sweet comment. I'm so far behind on comments. I'm like 8 years behind on comments. Oh, it's a flock fact. Good job, flock fact. We didn't get enough flock facts last week. I don't know when the commercials are going to come. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's see. We got Barry. Barry, great to see you. Right, it's been a little wackadoodle. It's a little wackadoodle. Steve-O, good to see you too. And then Deep Burrito, thank you so much for gifting memberships to Mini Vibes and Paula and Wago Howard Hannah Howe and Freedom Redbird. That's pretty good for us, y'all. 4 is really good. I appreciate you. And then we got Mr. Chad Freeman, who is he still number 1? I think he might be. Appreciate y'all. That was pretty good, I think. I think that's pretty good. Chad's not bragging at all. He's number 1. Steve-O. And Robbie Stingle. Everybody's here. Appreciate y'all. Mountain Man. Did I say hello? I think I did, but maybe I didn't. I did in my head. In my head, I said it twice. In real life, not sure. Oh, thank you, Chad. Appreciate you. What number is Pole Vault? Many Vibes won a lotto. Yay. It was courtesy of Deep Burrito. Yay. Sunshine Archer, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Tone X, good to see you. Let's see, you're in the LA area and it's beautiful here except for a few streets. That's the street that Deep Burrito lives on, evidently. But I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad it's, it is what, I don't know. I don't know if I'm glad about anything right now. Oh, so we're doing Tone 13? Is that what it is? Okay. I was like, Tone XIII? That makes more sense. Tony 13? Tone 13? I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing. It's like, you see a cool license plate and you try to pronounce it. Like my neighbor has one. They're like always parked on the road, so I see it every time I pull out. And this is what it says. CLN space TRD. So if you saw the license plate CLN TRD, what would you think that is? Because I'll tell you what I think in a second, but I don't know what it is. Oh my God, Sunshine, Pole Vault, get Sunshine some coffee. Get Sunshine coffee. I have coffee. Oh look, you can see my coffee because I put it like right there. That's great. Keith H has the premium. Good for you. I like that. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah. What do you think? CLN TRD. Yeah, I'm glad you found your shirt, Shelly. That's awesome. Ooh, you need a robot kazoo to bring my coffee when I push the button. You need a pole vault. Pole vault, go get this woman some coffee. Get this woman some coffee. Let's see. Anyway, I think it says clean turd. That's what I think CLNTRD is. What do you think it is? What could it be? Clint tried. Oh, that's better than mine. Okay, I thought it was clean turd. But Clint, I'm going to go with Clint. I'm going to try that next time I drive by because I just shout right now, clean turd. And that's not healthy for me. Robbie said that he wore my shirt for tomorrow's video. Oh, you got a doctor tomorrow. I hope everything goes well for the doctor. Rachel, good to see you. Aloha. I hope you were doing well. Oh no, the coffee's next to the McMuffin. Go get this woman a McMuffin and some coffee. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, all right. I think that's what it is. Oh, it could be clown. It could be clown turd. Good point. Clown tread? Clown trod. I don't know. I should meet them. I should go knock on their door and be like, could you explain your license plate? I'm sure. I mean, I thought Gets Off was good, but Clean Turd I think is still my favorite. Okay. So, right after we had What the Flock last week, I go to my studio, which is in Boulder. And I'm in my studio and I get like so many notifications on my phone at once. Just blew up. Just tap it, tap it. Like it just went off. And it was there was a they're calling it a terrorist event, but I don't know if I really that sums up what it feels. I don't know. I don't like that thing. But there was a bad thing happened in my city, in my town. And it's not the first bad thing that's happened in my town. And it's kind of even maybe worse. Like I feel like I'm a little bit like I was already traumatized from bad things in my town. And now I'm just yeah, it was rough. So you probably heard it was pretty national news. I think so far everyone has survived, but it's not been great. And it's scary. It happened on we call it Pearl Street Mall. The Pearl Street Mall is a pedestrian mall, kind of an outdoor thing. It's a street. Pearl Street's a street that runs all the way through the town, and there's about like 4 blocks of it that are off limits to cars, and that part's the mall. And there's shops and stuff in restaurants and stores, and that's where I go busk. And there's an old courthouse, and I like to. One of my two favorite places to busk is in front of the courthouse, kind of actually facing it. It gets a good residence off the building, and it's a good spot. It's very popular. My first spot is like this tunnel that's by a bank. It has a lot of reverb, but it's very popular. So there's a lot of buskers down there, and there's a lot of things, but that's where I like to go, and that's where it happened. And this man came and he prepared, and he drove 2 hours to come up here to set 15 people on fire, and yeah. So that was rough. I appreciate I got a couple of sweet text people checking on me, and I appreciate that. And then I kind of fell off because I was like, I can't look at my phone anymore right now because I'm just like, this is frustrating. So yeah, I've been extra focused on work and stuff this week. Because yeah, if you're not looking at that on the news, because it's been going, constantly talking about that, which want to be informed, want to know, but it's like. It's a lot. But then politically, just, it just feels like a circus. It feels like a crazy circus. And I'm just, with this whole people in charge being a little insane. And, and it feels a little crazy with like things like Deep Burrito talking about the, riots right now. Like they're calling it riots, but was it riots? I don't know. That part, I mean, protests are called riots when you don't like them, I guess. I don't know. I want to I want to believe that we have the right to protest things that we feel are unfair and unjust. And the idea that that right is also being taken away is hard, is rough. So this today, after 1 week of this tragedy, today they're having a big festival outside that, in that same space. And it's not really reactionary. It was planned anyway, but but it's like, I'm not sure if I can go down there. I've thought about it. I've thought about like, will it be healing if I went down there, or would I be able to handle it? Right now, I'm not so sure. Right now, not so positive. I might just do what I've been doing, which is working, which is good. I like working. Working is fun. Let's see. So Robbie said he tried to step up your writing today. I feel I'm not all of that and try to be more substantial. Huh. Well, I do. I appreciate that you are just so prolific, and that Robbie puts out a song every day, sometimes more than one. But he's writing songs every day. So I am, I don't, I hope you never feel like that you're not substantial enough, because just in that is hugely substantial. And I wish I was that prolific. So I think you're doing awesome. Robbie's also, he's probably like has the most successful channel out of all of us right now, because he's putting out so much content every day. So he's really killing it. So I don't know. I think you're doing great, Robbie. Chad says CLN is see you later nerd. Oh no. Oh no. Paul Vault said your dog doesn't believe you anymore because you tricked him with medicine. Are you giving him your medicine? Take your own medicine. Take your own medicine. Hey, Anon Mouse. I haven't done enough delivery things like that. You think it's clean Toyota racing development. It's like, it doesn't look like a racer. I feel like I could win a race with this car if I walked fast. So I don't think it's that. It doesn't look speedy. Bacon solves everything, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Will, great to see you. Appreciate you being here. Isomatic. Ooh, biking. Oh, I love that. That is an awesome thing to do today. Chad doesn't watch or listen to news, which I think is a good way. Not bad. Not bad. All right, Chris Lane was not even involved. It was not him. Thank you, Allie. Mountain Manos, Pearl Street. I like that. It's a great spot. Let's see. The world is feeling pretty scary. It does. It's it's been a week. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are sweet. Adrian, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Kristen says the human spirit can be so cruel and dark and also absolutely beautiful. I love that, Kristen. Thank you. That is really beautiful. That's really true. Yeah. I don't even know how to I haven't fully processed it, I'll tell you that. It's been weird. So the subject this week is whatever you all want to talk about, because I don't really have anything planned or prepared, and I did nothing. So yeah, let me know if y'all have something you want to talk about. That's more, if you got a flock fact. I know Deep Burrito was sad there were not enough flock facts last week. So if you have a flock fact to share. Rachel, this is a good point. Midterms are next year, so register and go vote. I do think that can make a difference. Yeah, it feels that way a little bit. Yeah. So LA is saying it's an illegal public assembly. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem like words that make sense together. I'm gonna say. As maybe I'm a little uber patriotic, but that doesn't seem like America. Breaking, burning, and stealing stuff is a riot. I give you that. I don't. I think one person, or not one person. That's not true. I think having something being burnt or broken or stolen doesn't mean everyone is involved in that. And I think it kind of pushes people to go crazier when you just standing around is being protest. Yeah, they're arresting people that are protesting and they're just wearing a mask. That's a lot. I think. Self-care is important. I think this is true. So that's kind of where I've been this week. I've been trying to take a walk every day, trying to eat well and not. My thing I want to do is binge eat. That's when I'm upset. I'm just I would like to buy a box of donuts and eat them all, but I will regret that because I'm working really hard to not be fat, so that would be bad. Not gonna do that, but that's what I want to do. But I have, I got some CBD bath salts for the bath. They're supposed to be calming and stuff, so that's been kind of nice. And yeah, I've been working a lot, and the working is going well. I'm working on the switcher thing idea. It's a little bit off still, but it's getting closer. And I need to test it out. I brought it here, and it's sitting here to test. I haven't done that. but it's getting closer. And then also, my harmony pedal that I love to make my harmonies with, I broke it. I spilled stuff on it, and the switches were like all jammed up. And at first they were totally locked, and I got them cleared, but they weren't smooth anymore, and it just wasn't working. But yeah, and then, can't get the box off of this pedal. Like I have every screw head in the world. As part of the pedal making thing, and you get like all these screw things. I finally found the right weird ass star shaped screw thing to get it open. You have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have to take out 18 screws on the sides. Then you have to take off both switch nuts, and then you have to take off all the knobs, and you have to take off all the knob nuts. Knob nuts is the word of the day. Thank you. And then the case is glued onto the other case. So I had to pry it open very carefully because it's plastic, and finally got it open. And this is when we're talking like I'd spent like 2 hours totally unsuccessfully. Realized I needed the drill to have enough torque to get these things out. Finally did it. Got it open. The switches were just messed. They were not coming back. So I cut them out, replaced them with new momentary switches, got it all back together. It's missing, I'm going to say 14 screws that were in there before. I was like, screw, I don't need these screws. There's nothing's happening. Who's trying to break in? Why does it need so many screws? I don't know. So it doesn't have so many screws anymore. I have a little baggie of screws in case you need any, because I didn't use them all. But it does seem to work now. So that's good, because I use it a lot. And I actually tried to find a replacement of a better one. I can't find anything like even close to what this one does that's new. And this one's like 2009. It's super old, but it's just not doing so well. This is good. Your oxygen mask goes on first. That's true. Mini Vibe says, my yoga mat and acoustic guitar keep me sane. And Bobby, that's good too. I've been, on my walks, I go down to the river, and there's this big, I call them elephant bones, but they're just these big tree logs that sit next to the river. And that's where I like to go do my yoga stretches. And it's really nice with the little creek going by, and there's lots of trees, and it's very quiet, and you can hear the road, but it's pretty nice. Let's see. So Sunshine said, we're allowed to protest stuff in Texas as long as you're not breaking and burning stuff. I mean, yeah, I feel that, but I worry. So now that we're having issues, we're having it here where people are protesting and being stopped for just protest, for what I believe is just protesting, carrying a sign, yelling a thing, walking around. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Flock fact, my dog Chunk is a big baby. Oh my gosh. Herbs. Ever says, everything is just like it was before, only this time it sucks a whole lot more. It feels like that. Robbie says, let's see. One guitar I built is out for paint. I rebuilt one last night that needs a pickup. It does not need to go to paint. And Justine's violin plans and design are proceeding forward. Oh, this is cool. Robbie is putting a tremolo on a violin. What? I don't even understand. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I want to get on the paddle boat too. I would like to just be on a paddle boat today. I think that'd be a good day. Hugh, good to see you. Hugh was watching some knitting videos. Oh my god. I'm gonna learn to knit just for you. Just for you. I actually can't. I've tried. I suck. I'm so bad at it. He's just messing with me because he knows that I do crochet. He knows it. He knows I do crochet. I've been looping a lot, actually. I looped for a long time last night. And I'm in trying to get the levels. That part is hard, so I'm working on trying to get my levels. I right now have one mic plugged in that's actually on right now. And I'm still not sure if I'm loud enough. No idea. No idea. So yeah, right now I have it set up to where I have the guitar going into the GT3. I'm like, me and Povalt have near identical setups right now, but just different models. I think he has a GT6, I have the GT3. And then I'm going into the Boss RC300, and I think you have RC50. And so I have that, and then that goes into the mixer. And it's definitely nicer to loop than with the little bitty Ditto looper, which kind of sucked. Yeah. It's definitely better. Ryan Gosling knits. You know who else knits? Hugh Caldwell. I agree with this, Deep Burrito. We do seem to talk about fascism today. More than, I try not to talk about politics in general, but this seems above politics. But yeah, knob nuts. Martin says if it will cheer you up, pick any guitar to Povalt's collection. He will send it to you. No strings attached within the week. That means you have to supply your own guitar strings. I was like, I want the strings too. Hashtag knob nuts. Knob nuts. Oh. It's hard. Yeah, it's a hard conversation to have, especially this way. Like, we're not really having, like, where I'm the only one talking and I choose which things to say. That's not a conversation. So it's a little difficult. There's a lot going on. Ryan, good news. I like this. Yesterday was the first time he played guitar since the 20th of May, since he had his surgery. And that is what I love. Great news, Ryan. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm just glad you're feeling back up to playing, and that is awesome. That's the news. Let's have more news like that. We can't have a sad beaver. That's true. Yeah, it feels like you can have too strong an opinion right now. It does feel that way. It does. Where is Pookie? Pookie. It's Pookie. Pookie. I don't know where she is. I don't know where's Pookie. I don't know. Don't chew on my locks. Oh. So Allie's lighting sage, Palo Santo, and incense in the chat. Pretend the chopsticks are incense. There's not enough good emojis sometimes. I like that. I think we could use that. Deep Burrito sent 5. Okay, you only got 4 last time, so I'm like, you think any of these are going through? You think? Let's see. I don't think they will. I appreciate you. I think YouTube hates me. It's okay. And it says there's too many flockers. Let's see. Oh, now you're number 3. Hey, David, good to see you. I feel like I need a new floral dress. I was thinking about that. Like, I need a new dress. Let's see. Sparky, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I appreciate you, Deep Burrito. Oh my God. Get that woman some coffee. Robbie says, I feel that everything I say offends people. What? I have to be so careful. I really don't mean any harm, but I'm getting judged really hard. It's hard to deal with. Sweetie, I don't know that people are judging you this hard, especially for things you're saying. I mean, I don't know what you're saying because I haven't heard you say anything that's offensive, but maybe you are. I have not heard you say anything offensive. And all I see are, from my vantage of seeing you in chats and people, they're happy to see you, and I don't know that they're judging you. I think most people are so into themselves. I really don't think that they want to put you down at all. I don't think they want you to stop what you're doing. If anything, they may be jealous, but they're not. Yeah, it's deal it by just not thinking about it, because I just don't think that they can do anything to bring down your spirit. You got this. Right, that's good news. That's good news. Covered by CQ, good to see you. I think I missed you. Mixed Club, Knob Nut. Sandra, great to see you. Right, I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, it's pockets. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. That's smart. I do need pockets. Don't worry, Chad will always be number 2. I do like dresses with pockets. They are better. Then I can put my capo in there. Ooh, look at you. Oh, and so Shelly's like, I wore a dress in 1999. That's good too. I don't, yeah, I like them. Smarky. Everybody be who you are and just don't stomp on anybody except for Paul. Chris says, don't worry about it, Robbie. You are friends now. Ignore stupid comments. I like that. That's a good one. I feel like that sometimes, Robbie. So I get you. I feel like maybe not so much for what I say, but I feel judged, I get people make comments. Maybe they mean well, I don't know, but they make comments that feel rough. And so I get that. And it feels like, when people say your songs aren't produced enough, and they're too simple, and that's great. What am I supposed to do with that? So I think we can't. I think we just gotta do what we want to do, and as long as we're enjoying it and having fun, that's all we can do. Because it's always half the people aren't gonna like what we're doing, and half the people are. So you just gotta find the half of that that like what you're doing. Yeah, Many Vibes is right. The trick, my dear Robbie, is to not care what they think. It's a hard trick. I will say this is hard to pull off. It is not easy, but I think that's the way to go. Right now, I'm not disagreeing. Ooh, or you could take the Hughes route. Dang. This is true. Herbs, some people find herbs' existence to be very offensive. And I mean, that's got to be rough to feel like that. And you're not wrong. People feel that way I don't understand why, but yeah. But again, some people do that, but some people also really appreciate your existence and are just happy you're around because you make our lives better and funnier and more interesting. So, I do not have 10 of that. No, that's the sad part, Dreamin'. You would think I have 10 of that dress. I have the one dress. It's getting old. It's getting worn. I like it's called Zen. Hey Mugs, great to see you. Chicka, chicka, chicka. We're just hanging out today. Ooh, you will not even buy a dress or skirt without pockets. Rachel, that's the way to go. I do it, and then I'm like, why? Mug says his new video for constellations will be dropping soon. Maybe by the time I finished saying that, it might be out already. But check out Mug's Money for that. I will be watching. Chad's like, I mean well. I feel like this. I do mean well, I promise. Pockets on a proper sundress seem like a tease. What? Well, I like pockets. So a friend did an AI image of Buddy McGee and me cruising in a van, and it's your news day. Oh, how fun, Avatar. That's so much fun. Um, oh no. Y'all love each other. Pockets keep it weighted down for breezy days. Ooh, that's smart. Hey, Mr. Smith, good to see you. I was hoping you would show up. I hope you're doing well. It's a hard trick, especially when they're friends that you're close to. Yeah, it's a hard. I mean, I think that that's true too. Hey, Chad, we'll see you later. I I think it's especially the people that we are close to when they say things. It can be hard, but even if you're friends, you don't have to accept everything they say as gospel truth. And again, the number one thing, Robbie, is if you're doing what you enjoy and having fun and putting stuff out there, and I appreciate you a lot because you say this a lot, and it always like brings me back. And that's when you say, like you want to get as much music as you can while you can. So you say something like that. I'm paraphrasing, Robbie. And but I always like that's true, and I always appreciate when you say it because sometimes I get wrapped up in like, is it good enough or is people gonna like it? And then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I want to do while I can, and that's the biggest thing. So I appreciate you when you say stuff like that. Sparky says, me, that we are all so damn talented and you have a hard time trying to listen to everything, but it's a good hard time. It is. There's a lot. I know David's on right now too. He is awesome. And there's a lot going over each other. And some of it's unavoidable. But yeah, I've been known to be bouncing back and forth. That's a good way to that's a good judge thing. That's a good limit to have. Well, thank you, Dreamin'. I appreciate that. Many Vibe says if you don't care whether it's good or bad, then neither one will affect you so much. Ooh, I like that. So, Mr. Smith on Friday night did an awesome drum solo. It was really cool. So if you're missing out, you weren't missing out if you're not there every Friday night. Every other Friday night, he's playing drums. And then every other Friday night, we're doing sound sessions. And then also Tuesdays at 2:30 p.m.-ish Eastern, 2 or 2:30, depending on the week. Check those out because he's very talented. And it's fun. And it was good music. Ooh, let me know when the premiere is. Let's see. Love to Fly says, I offend everyone because I'm the guy who says, let's build a Frankenstein model. And I leave super glue all over the room and stuff. That sounds like me. I did kind of stick my fingers together this week, get with the glue. Yeah, yeah. They're just functional and therefore logical. Interesting. Sometimes logical doesn't get me. I don't know about this. I don't know. Oh yeah. Usually I wouldn't say anything, but I'm gonna go with, I don't know about that part. I'm not that far along. So, Shelly, congratulations. Alice has 1 year of remission this month. Congratulations. Big love to Alice. I love that. I know, Smitty, you probably have a lot of, it's hard to have this conversation, and you missed a little bit of the beginning. But I think I've kind of told you my tragedy of last week. But it's, yeah, it's just, it's made it a rough week. Just all, however you feel it. It's made it a rough week, I think, for everybody. Big awesomeness. Pole Vault said, my kids tell me that my filter is low. I don't think that's true, actually. Having talked to Pole Vault for a lot, I disagree. I mean, maybe you're different with me, but yeah. I think you really do watch a lot what you say. So Hugh said, I have had what I thought were good friends that turned out to not be who I thought they were. Simple case of remove them from your life pronto. That's hard for me. I mean, I feel you. I feel you, and I've had the same thing. I mean, you've all witnessed. I think we've all seen that Valerie thinks that she could be friends with people, and then, you know, then they make a turn, and they and then what are you gonna do? So it's hard because some of it feels like if I'd done something different, then things would be better or things would come out differently. But you can't control how other people are. So I do think sometimes walking away is just the way to go. But that's hard too. It's hard for me. Yeah. Love it, love it. Many Vibes says real friends are rare. And that's true. I mean, it seems sad, but in a way, like it's not that. For me, I like having a small group of friends that I can trust, and then because it's also I put so much into friends that if I had 10 friends, I would not have any room for me. So I don't think it's a horrible thing to have fewer friends that are real ones. Gary Hubbs, big love to you. I hope you're doing well. All you fascists bound to lose. Oh, Woody. Oh, Woody. I think this is true. This is a point, too, of Woody Guthrie just made me think about writing, like, I write political songs sometimes that are, more political than you would think because I don't really release them so much. And it's funny because I see, like, one of the guys I'm following, tell me what that guy's name is that y'all maybe listen to. I love this kid. He, the little guitar guy who makes all the political songs. I love the guy. Man, every day, new political song. And I love them, and they speak to me, and he's just like, it's so brave. It's so brave. I can't fathom putting that stuff out there because it's frightening to me how people react. And sometimes, like, even if you just use a phrase that is people take one way or the other, it's scary. So, oh, Smitty, we'll see you soon. I'm sorry, I'm probably being too much. You did do a drum solo though. It was really good. Big hugs. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna stop and see what y'all are talking about. Dresses with pockets for gals are like cargo shorts for blokes. I also like cargo shorts. Land Rover, good to see you. Oh, Robbie said I bought you a coffee for the drum solo. I love that. Martin, that's too funny. You do not. You do not. Let's see. Some things I can't understand, so I'm kind of skipping. Zach Thong, good to see you. You're sitting out on the front porch. I love that. Chilling and listening to tunes. That's a great Sunday. Good for you. I think that's a great thing to do. And it's great to see you. Yeah, quality over quantity. That's the way to go. Paul Vault said, I think real friends tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And that's why I tell Chad he's evil. Aw, he's went to work. Jorge, great to see you. Ooh, look, Hubsy's up to number 19. Oh, I didn't. Chris said he had more friends when he was in the Royal Air Force, but since I've been out in Civvy Street to keep to myself and family and have a few friends. Yeah, there's those times in life where it just feels like you have 100 friends. I remember that. I don't know if it's youth. Also, sometimes, like, you're in a band, it feels like you have, like, way too many friends. Oh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. David's like, so you work in secondary education? It's bringing out the violence in some of you. Read political discussions. We cannot self-capitulate. People think it's awkward now. Imagine going to jail for having this discussion at all. We have to support each other when we see our freedom at risk. Yeah, at stake. I think that's what it says. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. And I think part of it is just like being brave enough to do that. And that part is hard. Because I think especially I'm really like I'm like the biggest people pleaser of all time, which is funny also because like I'm horrible at it. Like I would like to be a people pleaser, but I'm constantly pissing people off instead of doing what I think that I'm doing. But yeah, I don't, and I don't want people, and I definitely don't want. This is one thing. It's hard to have a political conversation because sometimes it comes across as that I'm saying because that we disagree with something that I don't like you or that or that we can't be friends. And I got to say, like, unequivocally, we can disagree on things and still be friends and still be civil and still care about each other and care about how each other are doing and all those things. I know it can feel like sometimes, the line is not just a disagreement. Disagreement isn't an action. Like, so I just want, if you're listening and you're like, you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. I do think we need to have a place where we can all just be friends and talk to each other, with each other, not at each other, and not just trying to get everybody to agree with us, because we're never going to. We all have different life experiences and just different vocabulary. So I do want everybody to know that I'm not a person who thinks you have to agree with me or that we're not cool. That is not at all what I wanted this to be. Because, yeah. But it's a fine line between speaking out and then turning people off or making people feel unwanted. I don't want to do that. Okay, so Muggs is going to drop the video about 3 o'clock. So be ready for some Muggs money and a new hit single, Constellations. Oh. So, yeah, I feel like I'm grumbling in my tea today, too. Let's do that. Let's all grumble in. I'm going to grumble in my coffee. Hugh says, I don't talk about politics with anybody. Life's too short. I think I want to be able to talk about it. Not necessarily here on this. I don't think this is like a productive way to talk about it, more than just like, this is what I think. That's not fun. I think we can learn and talk about stuff and learn from each other and get different viewpoints on things. But I don't really think that on a YouTube is the way to go. Even if like we're both on a YouTube panel, it's hard. It's not the same as being face to face. I think you should have those conversations like, at a pub over a beer or at a drinking coffee or, if there's donuts. If there's donuts, we can talk about anything. Blols indeed. Believe me when I say, that's such a good song. Such a good song. I covered that, Gary. I don't know why. It made me laugh so much. I enjoyed covering that song. I'm giving strictly commentary, not legal, medical, or political advice. Yeah, don't take medical advice from me. No. I like to forgive is to love. That's true. I like that. This is true. We're already on a list. Someone write your email and comment on public pages to let the powers that be know how you feel. Yeah. I don't know. I think in real life I do that more than here. This affiliate does not necessarily support the opinions and the material presented on this show. I like the tones of they're playing rock bottom with a backing track that will solve everything. Sometimes, yes. I think music will solve everything. Yeah. Oh, it's not so much life is so short, but being dead is really long. I think that's a comment of the day, y'all. I think that's comment of the day. Mixie says, life is simple for me. You be nice, I be nice. I put my hand on me, it better be you're filling me up. Yeah. See, some of us don't like that. Kristen says, when speaking of belief systems of any kind, I use personal experience to describe my narrative, and I don't use psyop words. I need no one to believe as I do. I like that. I think that's the way to go, because you want it to be like positive, and we just want to, more learn how each other thinks and try to understand from each other's viewpoint and not shut it down because it feels like a disagreement. And part of that is hard because it's when we take it personally. So I think like many vibes is right on when it's just like not take it personally, not try to get people to agree with you, not care what they're thinking about you. All those are hard. But I think good for us. Yeah. Brenda, great to see you. It was deep burrito. I appreciate you being here. Hugh wants to talk about knitting. Oh my God. Have you thought of doing a knitting channel? I do watch knitting. You know who I like? Gosh, what's her name? Bring it on. Her name's Kelly. I'm looking up. I can't remember anybody's name today. I'm gonna look subscriptions. Well, I love this girl. Well, she's not a girl. I don't know if she's old as me, but she's not a baby. And why can't I find your channel? You're every day you do something. Every day. There's me again. Oh, Jesse Wells was the guy I was trying to talk about. I tried to get concert tickets. Sparky's like, he's coming to town. They're $70, Sparky, each. I was mad. Oh, here she is. I Bring It Every Day. Do you watch Kelly from I Bring It Every Day? She does knitting and crochet and other stuff too. But I love her. And she also just does she like positivity talk, which I need hugely. And I really appreciate her for that. I never talk in the chat. But I love watching. I love watching. Music is common ground. I love that. Cantaloupe. I appreciate that, Zach. I do want it just to be able to hang out and talk. And yeah, I think that's the way to go. Oh, good, Robbie. I'm glad you're feeling better. I like that. So, oh my gosh, Brenda's on holiday till September or longer. You were living the life. I love that. So Mix is still here and not in the chat. We are most forgiving. We love you, Mixie. Yeah, behave, but you could knit a guitar. You could. And guitar covers. And you could, how about straps? Knitted guitar straps. Aw, thank you. Dreamin' something. I can't read that far. I should make something under there. Ooh, Mugs crochets your dreadlocks. I didn't know that. I saw a thing about somebody doing, it wasn't dreadlocks though, it was more like a braid thing, and they were crocheting them. They looked amazing. Yeah, I would like that. You could knit them out of guitar strings. Oh. Oh, I like this. Instead of a body pillow, it's a knitted guitar for sleep. I love that. Mountain Man made bracelets out of guitar strings. Oh, that's fun. Many Vibes says, when I get my potter's wheel, I bet throwing clay will be therapeutic. That's, oh, I so much want to do that. It's so much fun. I've, yeah, I would love to have access to like a real potter's wheel. Yeah, it's so much fun. Oh, Shelly did her first live stream with Kelly. I love that. Shelly and Kelly. Well, they're both loving the rap. Oh, Sunshine says I'm making pancakes because my brain says it's breakfast and not 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. Oh, it's just noon here. We should end early so we'll go eat. Knitted Guitars, Etsy, UK. You could be selling them. Crochet hooks for dreads work amazingly well. That's fun. Oh no, Ryan said he got a call with his mom. She ain't happy. So maybe have to drive down in a while to see if I can cheer up a bit. Well, seeing you makes her happy. And you're real sweet. I'm glad you're well enough to get up and do that again. And I hope you're healing up well. I feel this, Herbs. This is kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like it's just tired. It's that, like, yeah, of everything. I have no patience left. Yeah. I feel like all that's left to do is swing at the things that piss me off. I mean, I think it's how you swing. Like, I'm not going to support things that are like, actual violence, but like, can you write a song about it? Can you, just write how you, what you think about it and put it out for other people? Can you, go to a protest or start one in your town or something? But yeah, because I don't, but it's hard because it's like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What is crotch hooks? Nobody knows what crotch hooks are because they don't exist. Ooh, you're feeling so much better. You might go to Sonic. Sonic has the best ice. They have the best ice. I like the ching-ka-ching. Oh no, Pole Vault showed his boob on the Friday show and he felt dirty. You should. You should feel dirty. You're a dirty boy. I love all the love for Ryan. Appreciate that. Crochet hooks are for yard, for crocheting. Oh, for yarn. For yarn. That says yarn. Yeah. There's just, it has a little hook on the end. It's a stick with a little baby hook. Little baby hook. Anon Mouse says, I sent you a picture of a calm moment. Well, I'm gonna go look. Oh my gosh. Allie said, somebody just lit a firework outside and I jumped through the damn roof and this world has everyone on edge. I would freak out. I would freak out. I like that Mountain Man says music can help people see reality, a la Dylan, Guthrie, Springsteen. I think so. I do think it's really powerful. I wish I was that brave. I think that's the part that gets me. I'm such a wimp. Goodwill always lose against evil because evil cheats. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to agree with that one. No. Yeah, did you make sure it's not Mixie out there? Allie's like, if Mixie's sitting outside my window, I'm going to freak out right now. Poke, you are late. Poke. I'm glad you're here because I like to say Pookie. I like to say Pookie. Oh, I forgot. Pookie sent me the best video. Let me see if I can figure out how to show it. Pookie's here. Pookie. All right, tune in at 3 o'clock for Mugs Money's new video. Woohoo! I like it. If anybody could put a link up, that would be awesome. We're trying to get to that. Did I? Oh no, I haven't looked. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Fame. Um, let's see. Ooh, I think yelling at cars would be like helpful right now. I think I'd like that. I think I would like that. You like my pole vault Pookie impression? Pookie. That's what it is. That's what he is. This is who I was talking about. Thank you. So Jesse Wells is today's version of Woody Guthrie. I agree. Like he's amazing. I really have enjoyed his songs, and I'm really glad how popular he's doing so well, and I think it's wonderful to see. Yeah, Joanna Lynn, great to see you. Okay, so let's see. So Mick says he doesn't support Pole Vault's channel anymore because there's too much frontal nudity. Well, that just makes me want to watch it more. Okay, let's see what's happening today. Downloading, downloading. Peg and Jinx have had enough for a second. This may mean things are going to settle down here. So this is a non-mouse. Oh my gosh, y'all. I might have to put this up. Let's get the thing about nudity off while we look at your kitties. Every angle seems wrong. There we go. Look how sweet those little kitties are. Look at those little kitties. We need some. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Well, they look tired and worn out from fighting. So Peg and Jinx have had enough and they're settled down. Peg and Jinx are cuties. I like little kitties like that. All right, let's see what else I missed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go in backwards order. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm reading a long ass. How do you spell this well in this text, Mixie? Okay, I'm gonna read it a little bit more. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have to read this again later because I don't understand that. Let's read that later. Dun 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 dun. Did you know this is happening on Monday, y'all? Ninth Gate. Ninth Gate's going to be on the Community Pulse on Monday, and they're going to have a brand new song. And here's the song. What's it going to be about? What's the song called? I know, but do you know? I don't guess the song name. I don't know. So Ninth Gate, as you know, is Frank Turzo, Gary Hubbs, Hetriani, and Mr. Smith. And all four of them, along with Lori's Mishmash, are going to be on Monday night's Community Pulse with Frank Turzo over at Frank Turzo. So check it out because it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Okay. So what did I miss? I think I showed that one. So this is, Robbie Stingle rebuilt a guitar last night, and it looks like this. Look at that. Look how, I suck at this, y'all. Yeah, but look at this light. This light's annoying. Oh, that's pretty good. You can see it. And that stupid line. That's beauty. That's going to be nice. And hold on, let me do a heart. Heart. Okay. Then Zach Thong said, I bought this guitar off my uncle. It's an 85 made in Japan Fender Telecaster. Ooh, look at the side. What do you call it? The stuff on the side? I forgot. It's awesome. Look at that, y'all. This is Zach's new guitar. Ooh. And here's the back of it. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like it. Binding? That's not right. I can't remember words today. Words are hard for Valerie today. So let's go back up. Back up. Back down. Mountain Man saw Pole's boobies. Okay, some things I'm like, I was to not round and looked like I was. See, this one got, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me get Pookie's thing too. No, I think we're all sleepy. Yay, butterfly nipples dance. That's not safe for TV. Not safe for TV. Ooh, Deep Burrito's got a song Strawberry Banana now out on Spotify. Is that what I'm reading? I like that. I like that. Joanna Lynn says Ninth Gate is that Johnny Depp film. Take that, Gary. Ooh, Sparky says there's a good possibility Jess will be playing on the streets in Colorado around the day of the show. Good point. That would be fun. He's playing in Denver, but that wouldn't be a bad idea to like do a little walk around. Right, I'm excited for that. It's really nice when the kitties stop trying to unalive each other for a little while. I hate saying unalive. Not really, but geez, things have been crazy lately. Well, you got the action. You got the action. Everybody's loving the Zach guitars. I love that. Many Vibes is experiencing jealousy. That's how I feel every time I see all your guitars. Way cool guitar. I love that. Is your uncle left-handed too? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let me look for Hughes. Yeah, Mountain Man, was it all you hoped it would be? That's what we want to know. Lore Cat, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. A bunch of family of left-handed guitar players. Allie loves that. And Chili says, very pretty axe. Love that. I like, yeah, I have a vintage brand little telly that I like a lot. Pookie was awake at 5 a.m. but fell back asleep around 8. I did that yesterday. I woke up early and then took a nap at like 8 a.m. I was tired. That's scary. Hugh sent this very frightening photo. So it says, hold on, I'm going to read it first because I can't remember. It says, I think a poltergeist is following Felix. Let me read that again and not mess it up. I think a poltergeist is following Felix. Y'all, this is scary. Dun, dun, dun. Spooky. It's spooky, Pookie. Pookie. Pookie, it's spooky. Pookie. It was Deep Burrito. Good to see you, Ego Howard Hannah Howe. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. And thanks again, Deep Burrito, for gifted memberships. When I say Nant, it means to stop it. No one knows this. You can't make up words. My dad was a lefty with a pen, and so am I, but we both play guitar right-handed. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were a lefty, but also a righty. Pookie didn't get a nap yesterday and woke up at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. That's too early. That's way too early. And then also, like, Friday nights and Saturday nights are so busy. Like, so much is happening. So it's hard to get good sleep. Okay. So Pookie sends me this video, and the video itself, I kind of love the video because it's like this guy walks up on this woman and it's just like, hey, I'm just walking across England. Do you want to have some tea with me? And she's like, okay. Which, you know, is the way to be. I'm like, all right. But it's what she's wearing, and I'm trying really hard to get to there. Okay, well, I liked it because I've pushed it so many times, but that's not what I was trying to do. I liked it again. Stop liking it. I can't stop liking it. Here we go. Stop. 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 Oh God. I don't want to fast forward. I want to pause. Pause. Okay, this is good enough. Maybe. Hold on. I paused it and then like the play button is right over on top of the thing I'm trying to show you. So they're sending me videos on email and or Instagram. Now, what is this? Facebook mess. Oh, I guess this one is Instagram or Facebook messages. I don't care. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the video. So you see this woman? Do you see what she's wearing? She's wearing a sweater. What does it say? It says "What the flock" on it, and it's covered in sheep, y'all. Look at this lady. She's me. I want to be this woman. Look at her in her sweater with her sheep sweater that says "What the flock." I like your sign say "Give way" instead of "yield." Give way. Okay, so one more time. What the flock? I can't pause it. I can't figure out how to pause or play music. But look how many, but I liked it. What the flock? So I'm excited about that. I want that sweater. Oh, and her name was Val. So that's me, and I would like to go to England and meet her. I would like to meet her. We should be best friends. Parenting. Hubsy's awesome, isn't he? Right, it does look like Felix is a ghost. Oh my gosh. Spooky pokey. Spooky. Spooky. You are the only one that says Nat. That's not a word. Okay. Let's see, what are you saying? My youngest son is both left and right-handed. Oh, that's pretty fancy. Yeah, I wouldn't know which one, like, what to do with which one. I'm so right-handed. I'm a little jealous. What the flock, right? Ooh, I need that as a dress. Right? It's a flocker in the wild. Pookie found her. I want that. So I feel like we should have that. I should put that in my merch store. Just steal it. She is our leader. Look at that. Look at Allie. You're so sweet to him. In the UK, you only yield when an armored longsword fight. Oh, yeah, that's right. Smitty, can you arrange a meeting with the Vals? The Vals would like to meet. That's how I feel. Your liver is pickled after your travels. Are you back home again? Are you back in Iceland? Or I hope everything went well. She is making you work for it. I like this. I read this 3 times. It's like ambidextrous. I love that. I love that. Ambidextrous. So last night, Edward, are you watching? Last night's movie was Straight Jacket with oh my God, Joan. I can't think of nothing. Every word I've today is just Joan Crawford. Why Crawford? I couldn't think about. So last night's movie, it's Joan Crawford. She's got to be near 60-ish at this time of this movie. I didn't know this part because I like to Wikipedia while I'm watching the movie to learn about the cast. And Joan, it said her Wikipedia has her birth date as 1900 ? So they think she's born somewhere between like 05 and 09, but they weren't sure. So we don't know how old she was in this movie. They used heavy filtered camera every time they showed her. It was like Vaseline on the camera. It was so thick. But she was amazing in it. It was the whole movie really like got me. It was so Joan Crawford is. It starts where she is coming home surprising, like she's coming home early. She's not supposed to be home till tomorrow, but she's coming home tonight. And her husband, which is actually her second husband, who's younger than her, he's gone and met a lady at the bar that's his ex-girlfriend and brought her back to his own home. But catch this, y'all, to his own home where his daughter is laying in bed. Now, first of all, his daughter's like got to be 7 years old at the oldest in this thing. And she's just at home alone while you're at a bar. What year? How is that okay? When was that okay? That was never okay. So she's all home alone and she's like asleep, but she's not. And she's, so he brings home this lady and she sees them like doing it, which is okay. And then Joan Crawford comes home and sees them and like goes off and like kills them both with an axe. And the little kid sees this. And so her husband, Lee Majors. But he's a very young Lee Majors. So the fall guy got falled. And he and they really like show like the head's popping off. And so it was a lot. And so then 20 years later, she gets out of the asylum because she paid her dues. And then goes back to her daughter and then her brother and sister-in-law who've been taking care of her daughter. And her daughter's now like 25 or 27 or something. And she's a sculptress and she's they're all living on this farm and she has a boy she likes. And the boy's parents don't really like her that much. They're a little suspicious of her anyway. So they don't really want him to marry her, but she wants to marry him. And so anyway, Joan Crawford, she like first night back has this horrible nightmare dream, and it was like it was super scary. And she wakes up and there's like the heads of Lee Majors and the girlfriend in the bed with her, and she's like, ah, and she freaks out and she runs to her brother's room. She's like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And he's like, there's nothing, it was just a dream. And she's like, no, it wasn't a dream, I was awake, I'm totally awake now, this is real. And so they're like, no, it was a dream, it was a dream. And then all these other weird things happen where she's like, people are killed by an axe, but you don't know, you just assume it's Joan Crawford. You don't know. And it was scary. And then at the end, like she goes a little nuts, and the other mom, the boyfriend's mom, yells at Joan Crawford, and she's like, I've tried my best. And she's like, you're never going to be good enough for my son. And so she's real sad. And she leaves. And then, but then somebody comes with the axe and and kills the dad of the boyfriend, and then tries to kill the mom, and she runs away. And then Joan Crawford comes in, and so it's Joan Crawford face to face with other Joan Crawford, who just ends up being the daughter in a mask. And it's pretty gruesome, the mask. But she made the mask because she's a sculptress, and also she made the heads and put the heads in the bed. And also the whole time she was the evil one. But she did watch her mom kill her dad, so understandable. I don't know, but it just ended like Joan Crawford's like, I was good. I told y'all I was fine. I don't believe it. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't watch movies with me. I'm horrible. You're back in Selfless right now. Ooh. Let's see. That sweater needs a few bats mixed in. I agree, Anonymous. I see it, because that's why my flock is bats. But, I still like it. It's still with the flock. Robbie says the outside cats are looking really good. Mama is fabulous and Misty has gained weight and she meows at me now. I love that. We need the one black lamb on the shirt. Ooh, I like that idea. Mommy Dearest is also scary. Joan Crawford is just amazing with that as an actress. She really had me. Everyone was younger than Joan Crawford. Well, yeah. Ooh, Ryan Hall is number one. I can't, they're over here. I can't really see it. I'm not good to watch movies with. It's not a documentary. Ooh, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. Now, I was like, oh man, I had to have been like 12 when we watched that bad idea. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I'm not good to watch these movies with because I jump, freak out. Oh, Rachel remembers it. I did not. It's one I hadn't seen before. Also, I will say Straight Jacket only has one picture of a straight jacket in the whole movie. Like, you'd think there'd be more straight jackets involved. No, no. So, it Mix Club said if I had the balls, I would post a photo. It's laundry day, and all I had was some jeans, cut the legs off. It looked like the girl from Dukes of Hazzard. He looks like Daisy Dukes. It's too bad you don't have balls. Movies were so much more wholesome back then. But it was a little bait and switch. Mixie's pockets are longer than his jeans. Mixie's trying to give pole vault some competition. Oh my gosh. Right? We did love Daisy Dukes. Right? Joan Crawford is very scary. We don't know, Sparky. There's crowns. We don't understand it. We don't want it. I try to turn it off. I can't. We're just pretending it doesn't exist, basically. But we don't even know. Why? How are they calling you at work on a Sunday? That's not right. You're like, we don't understand. Who else was surprised to learn that I don't fold my... Did you think I would fold my pizza slice? No. No. I've never. Let's see. Robbie says in his new book he's writing, How to Be Hated on YouTube in Less Than 4 million Views, everyone has a name change and I am Batgirl. Well, let's see how I come across in the Robbie's book. We'll see if there's like a later chapter that's like, and then the downfall. Joanna says, I went to Staples and they only had a small section for staples. It was very misleading. Right? You're not wrong about that. Ooh, I remember Vincent Price in The Pit and the Pendulum. That was a really good one. I really liked The Pit, and that was creepy too. Oh, Ryan had a crown for a little bit. At one point, Chad was number one, so we don't understand how this works. Martin said Straight Jacket only had one straight jacket, but to be fair, King Kong only had one King Kong. Good point. You were correct. Yes. You were right. You were right. Everyone knows you roll up pizza and make sushi. No, I didn't know I was supposed to. Let's see. Maybe I'll eat more food in front of you, and then you can judge how I eat it and if I do it incorrectly. It'll be fun. Let me know. Like, that's not how you eat a sandwich. And I'll be like, oh, I didn't know. I don't know. Your boss does watch me. I talk to your boss a lot. Tell your boss I said hi. Is King Kong code for something else? I don't think, is it? I don't think so. Sunshine, did Pole Vault get you coffee, or did you make him pancakes and then he didn't get you coffee? That's what I feel like happened. It's not right. Pole Vault. So, okay. Let's see. I told you about my movie. I told you about everything I messed up this week. I did see Mixed Club. I didn't read your whole thing, but I'm going to read it more closely, and then I might contact you to do a sound check before Friday, because I do want to not suck. And I think the problem, so the thing with the mixer that I got, Mixie, is that, well, first of all, I don't know how it works, but second, I don't know, like, what I'm trying to achieve. Like, I look on different, like, I'll open Logic and I'll try to, like, hit levels and stuff, but I can't tell what it sounds like. I did try to get it as loud as some other things, but it still felt like not as loud. But again, most of this is just me talking, so I'm not going to be as loud as the guy on electric guitar. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to need help, because, yeah, Thursday Thursday I about threw the whole thing away, but it's been better since then. It's gotten a little closer. I think I have too many cords. Might need to take some cords back. Might bought too many cords. But that's okay. That's a good problem. Hold on. You brought him his med. Oh, good. Did he take his meds on his own? No. No. You made him pancakes so he won't die. Well, I'm good. You're keeping him alive. We like that. We like that. King Dog sounds like monkey porn. What's a pole pancake? It sounds delicious. I think he'd be a good Walmart greeter. It'd be fun. Right? They make us compete for something, but we don't know the rules. This is the truth. This is the comment of the chat now. He is one lucky man. He doesn't make coffee, but he doesn't drink coffee. Well, he could still make you coffee. You could make more coffee because you don't want to drink it. I don't know. There's no right or wrong way to eat food. You just eat it. Well, I don't know. Supposedly I ate my pizza wrong, Zach. I was supposed to fold it. I feel like I would be eating twice as much pizza then. It's not like I'm going to slow down. I don't know. Maybe I will. You do have to live. That's why that's why you wanted Robot Kazoo, because you knew. Sunshine's smart. She's like, I'm not putting my faith in that man to make me coffee. I need a robot. Anytime someone buys a mixer, the law says they must make me a cake. The law is the law. I have one of those mixers too. Like I got one of those fancy KitchenAid mixers like a long time ago, 15 years ago or something. I've used it like 5 times. Where's it dripping? Oh no, that's a different dance. I don't know how that dance goes. So Pookie says it's a New York way of eating pizza. I'm from Texas, Florida, Minnesota, Ohio, Colorado. I never lived in New York. Yeah, I will grow into it one day. I think so too. I'm mostly glad I got it. I just wish I knew I just wish I knew what I was doing. But again, and that's in everything. I don't know what I'm doing, Mixie. No surprise to anyone. Yay, Robbie says Buffy says hi, Buffy the Beaver. Yay. Pookie has a KitchenAid mixer, probably as old as me. It was my mom's. They're the best. Never get rid of that one. The older they are, the better. New t-shirt idea? This is not true. This is not true at all. Zach's going to have steak, baked potatoes, and mushrooms tonight. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. The level and lights are my friend. Dude, I'll show you what I'm dealing with. I don't understand the lights. There's no levels. I don't understand it. There's no lights. I'll show you. I don't get it. I'm doing these lights, but like this thing lights don't really, I can't figure it out. I'll show you. Let's see. I don't even know. I don't know. Do you make amplifiers with custom diodes? I guess I don't know what a custom diode is, Robbie. I do, I have quite a large selection of diodes that I use, but they're not ones I'm making. But like I have, your Schottky and your germanium and I don't know what the other kind are called. Plain ass diodes. Got a lot of plain ass diodes. I don't know. I'll have to look. Pookie had steak yesterday. A fair is a place and a state of equilibrium. Ooh. And fair is a prize for passage. I really like it's a state of equilibrium. That makes me happy. Do you want pole vault to pay the taxi fare to take you to the fair on a sunny, fair day? Ooh, look at the English professor telling us how it works. I like it. That's a good one. Use all three. I like red LED clipping diodes. I use those. You know what I use a lot? Blue. Blue. That's where it's at. Blue. I have one line of, they're like Proco rats, but I use a blue instead of a red. It's so much better. So much better. I don't, well, oh, maybe you would have benefits. But sometimes benefits ain't helping. But you wouldn't get to have all the fun that you have now. So much fun. So much fun. Zach, I love it. We're the non-pizza folders. Yeah, I want to know what Sunshine's name is in the book. No one will know that I'm Batgirl. No one will get that. It's like Sunshine Archer. She's not an archer. She enjoys axe throwing. She's Moonlight Axe Thrower? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and you got a forward of it by Carrie. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the book is about his experiences on YouTube, I believe. He would hate it so much. He would. I'm like, Paul Walt's not lasting a day working at McDonald's. They're like, yeah, no. It's rough. It's not a fun job. I probably need to eat breakfast. I just eat once a day and I'm still fat. You're not eating once a day, Mixie. I love you. You're not. And it's not a good idea. Don't eat once a day. Don't starve yourself. Mixie needs food. You wouldn't do that to your son. So eat little meals that don't contain gummy bears. Eat more meals and less Sour Patch Kids. And you're going to be awesome. So don't starve yourself. Yeah, and at McDonald's, thank you, Sparky. At McDonald's, they make you wear socks. Mixie's mad because it's like he was eating gummy worms while I said that, I bet. It's like he was putting the gummy worm in his mouth. See, Pookie knows you need to eat a lot of small meals. I think that's what I did too. And no fun dip. Joan Crawford got nothing on Sunshine. Pova better watch out then. Pova better watch out. Oh, look, Hugh said my smartwatch said I walked 1,700 steps looking for the cat yesterday, and the little shit was in the house 3 doors down. Did you say you sent me something and I didn't look? No, I saw that. I saw that. Okay, I think I got everything. I'm doing one last little checkity check. I'm sure I missed stuff. I'm behind on all my things. I did get a nice message from my friend who's my old drummer, and he's having a show on the 19th and invited me to open for it. So that's nice. I'm gonna open, and it's at a old opera house in town. It's on the second floor, and they've redone it, so I haven't been in there in 3 or 4 years probably, but it's pretty cool, and it's like a big old stage and a big old ballroom, and so I'm gonna do that on the 19th, and then the 22nd I have a house concert. So I want to practice for both, and I want it to be, especially for the opera house ones, I want to be like no music, just like totally memorized, totally know what I'm doing, look professional, maybe wear that dress. I don't know. I'm not sure about that part, but I want to be professional. I want it to look good. The fun dip stick is the best part of the fun dip. So David's writing a book about a guy who loved writing short stories and poems. He goes to work in an English department and comes to hate writing and writes a book about an English major who hates English. I love it. Mini Vibes, thank you for being here. So Allie agrees little bits of food will keep blood sugar levels more even. Also coconut oil, also okra drink. You know you want to say okra drink. You could just get your socks tattooed on. That sounds awesome. Very absorbent. So Ryan says the fair only comes here once a year, and there's so many folks that I get the heebie-jeebies, but you get to see that they were all on this ride together, so be kind and share it with each other. I like that. I haven't been. The fair here is kind of far. There's like a rodeo north and a fair south, and neither of them are very close. But I used to go to the Texas State Fair every year. It was fun. I didn't have to see how coconut oil sustains blood sugar levels. Ooh, flock fact. The Pope can't be an organ donor. Look, Allie erased the okra. She's like, I wanted to say the okra, but I didn't say the okra. You love the okra drink. Polva wants to be David Hasselhoff in the book, like Baywatch. In the book? Yeah. You really do. You really do. Okay, everybody. I got to the bottom. When did the fire engines went on strike in Scotland in the 70s? What did they win? What did they achieve? What were they fighting for? Deedle-de-dee. Who would want Pope Art? Aren't they extra holy? Like, you could see good stuff. You could see good stuff. Ooh, Lauren, weekend coming up. Lauren is going to walk a bride up the aisle. Who's the bride? This is so sweet. I just love this. I think that is really sweet, and I love that you're going to take part in it. And so Lauren says walking because he uses a wheelchair right now. But this is the sweetest. Also, I'm going to tell you, I'm calling out your wheelchair. Lauren has like the coolest wheelchair I've ever seen. Like, so if you like, I know Lauren from like bars and stuff and music things, and he'll come in the door and then his goes and it must raise like 2 feet in the air at least, if not more. So like, yeah, you don't have like, it feels like you're standing up because you're so tall. And you can sit at the high tables. So I think it's a really cool one. Here's another flock fact from Martin. What that means is if the Pope owns a Wurlitzer he's not playing, he can't give it away. What? It's an organ. Oh, that's too funny. That's pretty funny. So Chris was in the Royal Air Force and he was sent up to Scotland to drive the Green Goddess, and we had to bring a cat down from a tree. Oh, wow. I think okra was discovered to be edible the same day Southerners found out pot grows wild in ditches. Now, first of all, I do love okra. I have not tried Allie's okra drink. It kind of sounds horrible, but I might try it. But I love okra as a vegetable. I think it's great. Like okra sambar, best ever. Yeah, Zach, exactly. Pole vault would go mad working at McDonald's. That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't remember this because Chris Farkey says I remember when Bobby Sands went on strike. I don't even know what that is. That's pretty sweet. Look at you, Mixie. He Googled the thing and he's figuring it out. I love that. Oh no, this is not true. Is this true? I'm going to believe it. Flock fact: chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. I'm scared of how. I'm scared, but maybe okay. That's not how it works. It is good. I can, yeah. Okay, so okra in cold water overnight till jelly. And it's gross as fuck, but it works. I don't know if I could do it. Hugh uses a coconut based skin moisturizer, and that's why he is so handsome. It's like I wanted a chainsaw till I realized that it was about childbirth. Me too, Anon Mouse. The deep fried one is good. Good, good, good. Okay, well, I'm out of stuff, y'all. I'm trying to think what happened today. I think JD's got a show coming up in a little bit that's maybe a rant or something. I don't know. Yay! What comes next? Allie, you read my mind. Jade is doing a rant called What Comes Next a little bit later. And what I don't know what comes next. So I'll have to watch. And I'm gonna do stuff. Oh, I've been wood burning. That's what I've been doing too. I've been making a new frame, and I chose to make like the most detailed, tiny little lines. So I'll be doing that for a while. I got a little closer done. I'm like a third done now with the wood burning part, but it's going pretty well, and I'm enjoying it. And I've got a new little wood burning nib that's really tiny in there, so that's been interesting to learn. Google Bobby Sands, world famous dietitian. Okay. We got Live High or Die with Allie and Wes. Love that. Those guys are awesome. So that's the one where they're doing puppets and stuff. It's pretty fun. Yeah, you can do the okra or you can put the lime in the coconut. I think it's good too. We're all going to Rhett's for Italian beef dinner. You do everything. You do. Yeah. I know so many people, like I'm sure I did. Well, we had coconut oil, like we bought, but it was, what was the company called? I don't know, Saint-Tropez or something, like trying to be tan. I don't tan, y'all. I just burn really easily. I just burned all the time. That was me. I don't have that. I'm like the only one in my family too. Everyone else gets really dark and tans, except for me. So Deep says the chainsaw was used to cut away. Oh no. What? What? No. This is horrible. This is worse than the Joan Crawford movie. That I'm scarred. I can't even read it all. This is horrible. Taking this off. That's Yay, penis joke to bring us back. That one was rough. Mixie's gonna put a GoPro on my hat and see what I get into today. It's like when you put a GoPro on a cat. Like I'm gonna put mine on Mix Club. Then we can't see your shorts though. Yeah, I like thank you for this info, I think. Oh, okay. Oh. So Kristen says my coconut oil has no scent at all, but I remember yeah, like my food coconut oil doesn't sound like that. But yeah, Sandra, that I don't know, Sandra. No, oh, not this one. Y'all stop. Robbie said he pictured the Pope giving away a Hammond B3. You guys are silly. Hey, Pods and Guitars, good to see you. Shelly's like number one. It loves you. Usually, I don't know. I'm surprised Pookie's not on the board. What happened? Oh no. Okay, we're ending the show now. Okay, Deep Burrito. I'm gonna make it. It came out of marshmallows and happiness and joy and baby ducks and happiness. Not anything mean. I can't take it today. I've had too much this week. Y'all stop. Y'all. Okay. Well, I'm horrified. Oh no, Allie's like, marshmallows are worse. I forgot you're vegan. She's like, no, not marshmallows. Oh, I'm dead. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody who pushed the like and for subscribing and chatting and putting up with me and being part of this and hanging out. You guys are awesome. Mary said we used real butter back in the day for sun tanning. Oh my God, I believe it. I believe we just wanted to be so brown. Smitty, you're so sweet. Thank you for gifting a membership. You didn't have to do that. We'll see if it goes through. We've been a little short, but thank you so much also, Deep Rio, for gifting memberships and everybody for sending money to on PayPal and stuff. I really appreciate y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to go take a nap. Let's go take a nap. I think I need that right now. But we'll see you, flockers. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. It was real butter. Was it salted or unsalted butter? All right. Well, let me see. I guess I'm going to the pool. Well, we got here at the end. You got here at the end. We'll see everybody. Charlie Gabaldon's probably on now, and then we have Jade Star over at 4:00. We got over at Alley Patches. We have Live High or Die tonight. And then tomorrow, don't forget, biggest thing tomorrow at Frank Turzo's for the Community Pulse, we have the return of Ninth Gate and dropping their new single and with video, I think. And all four of the guys are going to be, so Frank, Hetriani, Gary Hubbs, and Mr. Smith are all going to be on. And I think Lori's Mishmash is the guest. So amazing. She is awesome. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being part of things and putting yourself out there and putting up with me. That's the best part. I hope everybody has a great week. And I send love to everybody. Send love to everybody because that's all we can do. I will see you all around the parts and big love to everybody. See you soon.